Alright, we are back with a new standard deck for a newly rotated standard. And we have an update to our green-white Selesnya Cookies deck. I see that Simic Cookies is getting all the press, but I've tweaked my green-white Cookies deck and I am very satisfied with the results. If you haven't seen the previous build, you can watch that if you want, but let's dive into our current build. So nothing changed here. We have Skrelv, also an artifact, Gingerbrute, also an artifact, and we're adding Lost Jite as a way to make your creatures bigger and stop blockers and maybe some ramp. Pretty low cost one of there. Low cost of mana, not low cost in dollar bills. We have two Agatha's Soul Cauldron. This was not something in my previous build, but based on all of the effects on these creatures, the plan is that might be useful. You can give all your creatures with counters the Tough Cookie ability, the Gingerbrute can't block, or the Skrelv, hexproof and not blockable. My favorite card in the deck is the Mandible Justiciar. 2/1 lifelink, but whenever an artifact enters, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So that means if you play Tough Cookie, it gets +2/+2. You also have plenty of other artifacts as well, and then also Sentinel of the Nameless City dumps out artifacts whenever it attacks or enters. Simian Simulacrum also gets 1/1 counters to itself for other creatures, and is an artifact with Unearth, and then adding Carrot Cake as a way to get some artifacts in there, and also some creatures to go wide here. Our removal spell is Getting Lost, pretty standard fare. The new addition also from the new set is Caretaker's Talent as an excellent card drawing engine. So whenever a token enters, it triggers for you to draw a card once per turn. And a lot of these cards will be doing that for you. So how cool is that? And then we have two Sarah Paragon, top of the curve, flyer, and also can get stuff back from the graveyard to play again. Keep your attack going. We also have Mirrex, another way to dump counters into the battlefield. We also have the Restless Prairie, the Manland in colors, that makes your team bigger. Pretty cool if you have a lot of creatures in play. The rest of the land's not very exciting. And then we have our sideboard. So we have Haywire Might for artifact and enchantment removal. It also triggers your Mandible Justiciar. We have Destroy Evil for enchantments and big creatures. Archangel Elspeth as a mid-range, like post-board wipe, hey, I'm gonna play a creature every turn. Also, it gives your creatures bigness and flying, which can also be a path to victory as well. And there's also an ultimate, should that be a thing that you want to do. We also have Final Showdown, a one-of, as an instant way to wipe the board or give your team indestructible, or I mean one creature indestructible, or have creatures lose abilities, so that could be useful at instant speed. We have Dawn's Truce as a way to give your board indestructible, I mean hexproof, and then indestructible if you give the gift. Rest in Peace for graveyard removal. And then lastly, we have Expel the Interlopers as a way to wipe the board mostly in your favor. So there you have it, the update to green-white Cookie Monsters. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think and have a great day.